The Herdmans were the worst kids in the whole history of the world. They lied, stole, smoked, even the girls talked dirty, cussed their teachers, and took the Lord's name in vain. They even set fire to Fred Shoemaker's old broken down tool house. There were 6 of them. Ralph, Emma Jean, Leroy, Claude, Ollie, and Gladys. Shut that! They went through the Woodrow Wilson School like those South American fish that stripped your bones clean. They went around town the same way, stealing things, tearing things up, and whamming kids. So it was hard to get away from them. There was only one safe place.
Sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer. Cause there's no Herdmans there. Jesus loves us, as they say, because he keeps them miles away.
That's my little brother Charlie. That's what he said when his Sunday school teacher asked him what his favorite part about church. He said no Herdmans. That made her mad because all the other kids said nice things about God and Jesus.
I don't care what everybody else said. That's what they really thought. All that stuff is okay, but the main good thing about church is there's no Herdmans there ever.
That's not a very Christian sentiment, it seems to me.
It's a very practical sentiment. Charlie was black and blue all last year because he had to sit next to Leroy Herdman in school.
Leroy, is he the worst one?
They're all the worst one.
Ralph's the biggest, so if Ralph gets you...
That doesn't make any difference. Gladys isn't big, but she's fast, and she's mean, and she bites.
I'm sorry, guys. Just stay away from them all.
That's what I said. Stay away from them. Go to church.
Well, I'm glad to hear you feel that way.
Why?
No arguments this year about the Christmas pageant.
I'm not going to be a shepherd again.
Then tell Miss Armstrong you would like to be a wise man.
I don't want to be in it.
But everyone's in it. Think how I'd feel sitting there on Christmas Eve if my own children were in the play. Think how your father would feel. You'd feel terrible, wouldn't you, Bob?
Well, actually, I didn't plan to go. I mean, it's always so crowded there, and they could use my seats. There's nothing ever different about the Christmas pageant.
There's going to be something different this year.
What?
Charlie's going to wear a bathrobe.
You just made that up, Grace. So what are you going to be this year?
I'm always in the angel choir.
Well, why can't Charlie be in the angel choir?
Because I can't sing.
Well, last year, from what I've heard, that's not necessarily a drawback. Last year when they sang Away in the Manger sounded like a closet full of mice.
What do you wearing in the choir?
Bed sheets.
Oh boy, some choice. Bathrobe or bed sheets. Come on, let's go watch TV.
You know, Miss Armstrong works very hard to make sure everyone has a lovely experience.
Oh, Mom, Miss Armstrong just likes to run things!
You're right, of course. She directs the pageant, she's in charge of the potluck supper, she's the chairman of the bazaar. In fact, I think Helen Armstrong would preach a sermon if anyone would let her.
Is that George Armstrong's wife?
Yes.
Well, maybe she'll try to manage the hospital, because that's where she is. I saw George at the drugstore this morning, and he said his wife broke her leg, and she'll be laid up in traction for 2 weeks, laid up to the first of the year.
The first of the year? Why, they'll have to cancel Christmas.
She's in charge of Christmas?
Well, she's in charge of the pageant and she's in charge of the bazaar. I feel sorry for Helen, but who's going to do all those things?
Yes, I'll take over the bazaar, Edna, if you'll do the potluck supper. I don't know what in the world to do about the pageant. Unless, how about Grace?
I just can't, Edna. I have company all Christmas week. How about Grace? How about Grace?
Hello? Grace?
Bob,
What?
I have to direct the Christmas pageant.
Does that mean I have to go?
Our Christmas pageant is not what you would call four-star entertainment. Miss Armstrong breaking her leg was the only unexpected thing. It's always the same old Christmas story, the same old Christmas carols, and the same old Mary and Joseph. And that's what my mother was stuck with. That and Miss Armstrong.
Tell you again, Grace, how important it is for everyone to cheer. Here's what I do.
I always start with Mary, and I tell them, you must choose our Mary carefully because Mary was the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes, and then I tell them about Joseph, how God chose Joseph to be Jesus' father. Frankly, I don't ever spend much time on Joseph because it's always Elmer Hawkins, and he knows all about Mary and Joseph. But I do explain about the wise men and the shepherds and how important they are. And I tell them there are no small parts, only small actors. Mind the Andrew choir not scare the audience, and don't let them wear earrings and things like that, and don't let them wear clunky shoes or high heels. I just hope you don't have too many baby angels, Grace, because they'll be your biggest problem.
I thought this song show was a traction. How can you talk in a fauna season traction?
What do you think traction is?
Like when they put you to sleep?
No such luck. Beth, Charlie, finish setting up your table.
You have to get someone to push the baby angels on the stage, otherwise they'll get in each other's way and bend their wings. Bob can do that, and he can keep an eye on the shepherds too. Oh, another thing about the angel choir. Don't let them wear lipstick. They think, because it's a play, that they have to wear lipstick.
There's
and
someone
it
at my
looks
door,
terrible.
Helen. I have to go.
So tell them.
Yes, I'm coming.
Lady, I haven't had a square meal in 3 days. Can you please give me some dinner?
Well, I guess Helen feels lonely at the hospital.
Well, I was feeling lonely at the table.
I bet she told you about no small parts, only small actors.
And getting Spuddy to shove the baby angels on and making the shepherd shut up.
Yes, she suggested your father.
Does that mean I have to go?
Oh, another thing, Grace. Don't just get anybody's baby to play baby Jesus. Get one of the quiet ones. So that if one turns out to be... or better yet, get two if you can. So that if one turns out to be fussy, you can always switch them.
My mother didn't pay much attention to Miss Armstrong. She said Miss Armstrong stuck in the hospital with nothing to do with think up problem. There wasn't going to be any problems. And of course, Mother didn't count on the Herdman. That was Charlie's fault.
Hey, Leroy, you give me back my lunch.
Sure, kid. Here.
Stole my dessert.
How'd you know?
Because it isn't in here.
Well, what wasn't it?
2 Twinkies.
That's right. That's what it was.
Hey, Leroy, you think it's so great to steal my dessert every day. And you know what? I don't care. I'll even give you my dessert because I get all the dessert I want in Sunday school.
You're a liar. Oh, what kinds?
All kinds. Chocolate cake and candy bars and cookies and Twinkies and Big Wheels. We go refreshments all the time, all we want.
You're a liar.
And ice cream and cupcakes and donuts and... Who gives it to you? The minister?
Why? Is he crazy?
No, I think he's rich.
Sunday school, huh?
What's a pageant? It's a play, like on TV. What's it about? It's about Jesus.
Everything here is.
And it's about Mary. Mostly. It's about Mary.
Who's Mary?
I am. Well, probably I am. I know the part.
Come on, Beth. Charlie, you and David, come. Now this won't take very long if you'd all settle down. Today we are going to decide who will play the main roles in our Christmas pageant. But of course, everyone will have an important part to play. You know what Miss Armstrong always says? There are no small parts.
Only small actors.
Isn't that what Miss Armstrong always says?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Well, don't you know what it means?
I know what it means. It means the short kids have to be in the front row of the angel choir, or else nobody can see them.
Well, not exactly. It really means that the littlest baby angel is just as important as Mary.
I don't think anyone is as important as Mary. Well, naturally, that's what you would think, Alice, but I think Jesus is more important.
I still think it means the short kids have to be in the front row.
Girls, everyone is important. Mary, Jesus, and the short kids. Now, you little children will be our angels, so please remind your mothers that you'll need bed sheets. And if people in the angel choir will need bed sheets as well. Even if you have old bathrooms at home. Now, what's the matter? Well, let's make some room there for the Herdmans. Now, what happened to Beverly?
I think she went home. I think she got sick.
Did she say she was sick?
All I just said was, "Hi, Beverly," and she took off running.
I see. Well, will someone please remind Beverly about the rehearsals, the next 4 Wednesdays after school?
I don't think class ever got that close to me.
I bet we won't be seeing Beverly again for a long, long time. I don't think any of us are going to make it till next rehearsal.
If there even is another rehearsal, no way. Not with the Herdmans here. Maybe they won't come back. Maybe I won't come back.
Of course, we'll have all our rehearsals as planned. So everyone plan to be here the next 4 Wednesdays.
What if we get sick?
You won't get sick. And Mary and Joseph must absolutely come to every rehearsal.
What if they get sick?
They won't get sick either, Elmer.
Beverly got sick and we didn't even start yet.
We don't know that Beverly got sick.
Remember last year when he kept sneezing during the silent night?
And you have to use maybe scoff to blow your nose. My favorite part is when she blew her nose right after we sang All Is Come.
Couldn't help it. I didn't know I was allergic to hay.
Or just allergic to the play.
Children, let's focus on this year's play. Now, I want you to think about Mary. We all know what kind of person Mary was. She was quiet, gentle, and kind. And the girl who plays that part should try to be that kind of person. Now, who would like to be Mary?
Hey, lady!
Did you have a question, Imogene?
No, I want to be Mary. And Ralph over there, he wants to be Joseph.
Yeah,
what? Why would this hurt?
Tell them. Well, I'll just make a list of volunteers. Then we can all decide who it will be later on. Ralph Herdman. Now, who else would like to be Joseph? Did you raise your hand, Elmer?
No.
Just raise your hands, please. Any volunteers? Any of you shepherds? Very well. Ralph Herdman will be our Joseph. Now, Imogene has volunteered to be Mary. I'll just write that down. What other names can I put on my list? Amber? Lauren? Alice? Don't you want to volunteer?
No, I don't want to this time. I'll be married? Shut up, Gladys. I'm already married. You be wise man.
Well, the wise men are usually boys. Of course, they don't have to be. And I guess we could.
I grew 3 inches last summer. Now I'm tall enough to be a wise man. Who says wise men have to be tall?
Once I saw a 5-year-old play a wise man.
Were they any good?
Not really. He didn't want to give her a gift to the baby Jesus. So what happened? He ended up yanking it from her hands, and she started crying really loud.
Yay.
Cool. I'll be a wise man.
Me too.
What?
You want to be a wise man? Raise your hand.
What's a wise man?
Just raise your hand.
What's left to be?
Some angel.
I'll be that. What is it?
It's the angel of the Lord who brought the good news to the shepherds. There There, we do have some volunteers after all. Hobie, would you like to be a shepherd?
No, I just want to say that I can't be a shepherd. We're going to Philadelphia.
And how come you didn't say this before?
I just remembered. My mother doesn't want me to be a shepherd.
Why not?
I don't know. She just said, don't be a shepherd.
I'm not going to be a shepherd.
Oh, yes, you are. What's the matter with all of you?
Gladys Herdman hits too hard.
My Gladys isn't going to hit anybody. The angel of the Lord visits the shepherds and tells them Jesus is born.
And hits them.
That's ridiculous, Elmer, and I don't want to hear another word about it from anyone. No shepherds may quit or get sick. That's all for today. Boys and girls, you may go. And I expect to see everyone here Wednesday at 6:30. Alice, what's the matter with you? Why in the world didn't you raise your hand?
I don't know.
You don't know? Alice, I expected you. Take a here. Don't you want to?
Oh, Alice, I don't know. I didn't dare raise my hand. Imogen would have killed me. She said, I'm going to be marrying this play. And if you open your mouth or raise your hand, you'll wish you didn't. And I said, I'm always marrying the Christmas pageant. And she said, go ahead then. And next spring, when the pussy willows come out, I'll stick a pussy willow so far down your ear that nobody can reach it. And it'll sprout there and grow and grow. And you'll spend the rest of your life with a pussy willow bush growing out of your ear.
She would not do that.
She would too. Parents do anything. You just watch. They'll do something terrible and ruin the whole pageant. And it's all your mother's fault.
Jane, Edna McCarthy here. Did you hear about the, well, it must be Grace's fault somehow. How else would the six of them end up in the Christmas pageant? They all ought to be in jail. Irma, it's Jane Clark. Have you heard that the Christmas pageant has the Herdmans in it? Grace has jerseys and everything for my sweet girls. Vera, Irma Slocum, I just heard that Imogen Herdman is going to be married in the Christmas pageant. And is that a fact? All six of them? Vera, I live next door to that outfit, and I'd rather live next door to a zoo. Has Grace gone crazy?
The Herdmans, what in the world are they even doing being at that church? I can't imagine what Grace had to clean up. Has Grace lost her mind?
Helen, what have you done? What in the world were you thinking? Grace is all the Herdman brats in the pageant, and now no one will be able to tell a shepherd from a barn animal.
Where did they come from? Who let them in? Imogen Herdman? What kind of child is that to betray the mother of Jesus? Where was Pastor Hopkins? I'd like to know. He was what? Visiting shut-ins? Well, I'm shut in, and he certainly wasn't visiting me.
Poor Stephen was all worried about them the whole time they're at church, thinking one of the Herdmans is going to pinch them. Or worse, punch them. Those children are so dirty. How will they ever find them costumes? I think we should have them play barn animals just to keep them far away from the baby Jesus. I said we're going to let them hand out programs at the door. She said we never have programs. But then I said, better nail down the church and lock up the silver surface and hide the collection plates.
And let the tutor know there's going to be an extra big mess every Wednesday night.
What was the matter with Grace? Couldn't she have sent them away? Tell them to go home? If I'd been up and around, this would have never happened.
What was the matter with Grace?
Tell them to go home? If I'd been up and around, this would have never happened.
Worst Christmas pageant ever! I've been up and around. This would have never happened. Well, let me tell you.
Don't tell me I'm on your side.
Helen Armstrong is not the only woman who can run a Christmas pageant. I've made up my mind just to do the best I could under the circumstances, and now I'm going to make this the best Christmas pageant ever. And I'm going to do it with the Herdmans. After all, they raised their hands when no one else did, and I don't care.
It's good for you, Grace. The car's over there.
And you're going to help me.
Does that mean I have to go?
manger.
Where did all the shepherds come from anyway?
In the fields that they were working.
Huh?
They herd sheep. They are sheep herders. Shepherds, not sheep herders. Just be quiet. Don't get those hermits mad at us. Shazam! Wait. We hermit, get it?
Oh, great. Now they have a real reason to push us around.
I'm leaving. Just stay as far away from them as you can. Now they have a real reason to push us all around the stage.
You're right.
Thanks to you, Doris. It's not my fault, it's Amber's fault. She was the one who started talking to them.
I wasn't talking to them.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you
No,
was.
we weren't. Settle down, angels.
Listen in.
It's like a motel where people go to spend the night.
What people? Jesus? Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph went there. Why?
To pay their taxes.
At a motel?
Shut up, Ollie! Everybody shut up! I want to hear her begin at the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning of the play. What happens first?
Imogene, this is the Christmas story from the Bible. Haven't you ever heard of the Christmas story from the Bible? Well, that's what this is about, so I guess I'd better tell it to you.
Guys, hold up. Do y'all really believe that they've never heard the Christmas story?
Why not? They don't even know what a Bible is. And they haven't gone to church in their whole life. So your dumb brother told them we got refreshments. Now we have to waste all this time for nothing.
All right. There went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph came up from Galilee with his wife Mary, being great with child.
Pregnant! She was pregnant!
All right, that's enough. We all know that Mary was pregnant. It came to pass, while they were there, and the days were accomplished, that she should be delivered.
I don't think it was very nice to say Mary was pregnant.
Well, she was.
I don't think your mother should say Mary was pregnant. It's better to say great with child. I'm not supposed to talk about people being pregnant, especially in church.
Well, you all no room for them in the air.
My God! They didn't have room for Jesus!
Well, nobody knew the baby was going to be Jesus.
Didn't Mary know? Didn't he know? What's the matter with Joseph that they didn't tell them? Her pregnant and everything.
What's the manger? Some kind of bed?
Well, Mary didn't have a bed in the barn, so she had to use whatever there was. What would you do if you had a new baby and no bed to put the baby in?
We put Gladys in the dresser drawer.
Well, there you are. You didn't have a bed for Gladys, so you had to use something else.
Oh, we had it. Only while Ollie was still in it, he didn't want to get out. He didn't really like Gladys. Remember how you didn't like Gladys?
But that was smart of you, Ollie, not to like Gladys right off the bat.
Anyway, shepherds were keeping watch over their flocks by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them with the glory of...
Shazam! Out of the black night! A horrible vision!
I have no idea what you're talking about, Gladys.
The Mighty Marvels from the Amazing Comics.
This is the angel of the Lord who brought the good news to the shepherds.
I know her, right? By the Black Knight, right?
Well, in a way...
Shazam! Buddy.
And there were wise men coming from the east, bearing gifts of gold and frankincense,
What's that?
and myrrh.
What's that?
They were special things, like precious spices and oils.
Oil? What kind of present is oil? We get better presents from the welfare. The welfare is
They were sent by Herod, who was, well, he was the main king. He wanted to find Jesus and have him put to death.
My God! He just got born! They're going to kill a baby? Who's Herod in this play?
Herod isn't in the play.
Is out to kill the baby and he isn't even in the play?
Well, somebody better be Herod. Let Charlie be Herod. And he says, go get me that baby. And they say, okay, because he's the king and all. But then they don't do it. They just go back and get Herod.
I'm not going to be Herod.
No one is going to be Herod.
No! Joseph gets all the shepherds together and they go laugh at Herod.
See, they're gonna put someone in it, and it's gonna be me, and I'll get killed.
Forget about Herod. There is no Herod.
And I run away with the baby until the fight's over. Come on, fix the innkeeper glass. You wipe out the innkeeper. I can't. I'm an angel. Well, I wouldn't just hang out in a barn. I go get myself a room. She said that there wasn't any room. Then I throw somebody out. I tell them it's the middle of winter and I've got this baby here. So either get out or move over.
I'd go after old Herod. I send the angel after him. She could just point her electric finger and turn him into a pile of ashes.
Yeah.
What's the name of this place? She never said.
Christmas pageant.
That's no name. That's what it is.
I know a name. Revenge of Bethlehem.
Revenge at Bethlehem. The Herdman thought the Christmas story was straight out of the FBI files. But of course they picked the right villain. It was Herod. They had planned for him to gang up on baby Jesus. But there wasn't going to be a baby Jesus. It was supposed to be Eugene Slocum. But Miss Slocum quit because she didn't want Emma Jean Herdman to get her hands on him. And that bothered my mother. She kept on trying to scratch up a baby even at the last rehearsal. What are you writing in there?
It's like a diary.
It is not. It is all about the Herdmans. You know what? Emma Jean Herdman curses and swears way too much. Miss Bradley called Mary pregnant, and Gladys Herdman drinks communion wine. It's not even wine, it's grape juice.
I don't care what it is. She drinks it. I've seen her 3 times with her mouth all purple. They steal too. If you shake the birthday bank, it doesn't make a sound because they stole all the pennies out of it. And every time you go in the ladies' room, the whole air is blue. And Imogen Herdman is sitting there in the Mary costume, smoking cigars.
And you wrote all this down, what for?
For my mother and Reverend Hopkins and the Ladies' Aid Society and anybody else who wants to know what happens when the whole pageant turns out to be a big mess.
All right, everyone, let's settle down. Beth, will you and Alice please come up here so we can get started? This is our last rehearsal, and we are going to just run through the entrances. You have to get those practiced. Oh, Grace.
Grace, I just wanted to let you know that we're back in the kitchen making applesauce cake. I guess this is your dress rehearsal?
Oh, well, it's supposed to be.
Settle down!
Oh, Edna, didn't I hear your niece had a new baby a month or so ago? A little girl?
Yes, she's 5 weeks old, and
Well, I wonder how it would be if we were to call up your niece and ask her if we could borrow...
Grace, no! I can just make up some lie and tell you that she's sick or cranky or something. But the truth is, she's happy and healthy and beautiful. And we want her to stay that way. So we're certainly not just going to hand her over to Imogen Herdman. Sorry, Grace.
Miss Crockett, you can use my little brother for Jesus.
I didn't know you had a new baby, Davy.
He's not new. He's 4 years old. But he's double jointed and he could probably scrunch up.
I don't think we should...
I'll get us a baby.
And how can you do that?
There's always 2 or 3 babies in the cars outside of the supermarket. I'll get one of them.
Imogene! You can't just walk off with someone's baby! I guess we'll just have to forget about the baby. We could just use a doll.
Yeah, that's better anyways. A doll can't bite you.
Oh, and Imogene, you know Mary didn't wear earrings.
I have to wear these. I just got my ears pierced, and if I don't keep something in them, they'll grow back together.
I don't think they'll grow back together in an hour and a half. What did the doctor tell you?
What doctor?
Well, who pierced your ears?
Gladys. She probably did it with her eyes. I bet Imogene's ears turn black and fall off.
Well, we'll have to find something smaller. Now, is that your costume? Is that what you're going to wear? You're all supposed to have your costumes today.
I can't find my halo.
My wings got all bent.
Yeah, it's got Milo. I can't. Someone took my wings. I can't be an angel without wings.
You can have my halo. It makes my head itch.
My halo keeps falling out. Can I just wear my birthday crown?
I left my bed sheets at home in my bed.
All I could find was my little brother's Batman robe.
My mother doesn't have any white teeth. Can I wear a tee with a balloon on it? I don't have a costume. I was never a shepherd before.
You wear your father's bathrobe. That's what I have to do.
He doesn't have a bathrobe.
What does he hang around the house in?
His underwear.
All right. Just pretend you're wearing your costumes.
Are we going to go through the whole thing?
Yes, of course. But first we're going to do just the entrances. So everyone go where you're supposed to be. Just read the last few words, Maxine.
Shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night.
And shepherds.
The angel of the Lord appeared to them and Shazam!
No, Gladys.
I'm a black knight.
No. Go ahead, Maxine.
And multitude of heavenly hosts.
And angels. And wise men.
I've got the baby here. Don't touch him. I named him Jesus.
No, Mary doesn't say anything. No one says anything.
Wait! Go! Give it back!
Joseph, make a lovely picture for us when we think about Christmas and what it really means. Now put the doll back.
I don't need to say anything. Some angel tells me what to call a baby. I would have named him Bill. Oh, what a terrible thing to say. What angels is that? There are angels all over the place. Is that Gladys?
No, Gladys says the good news to the shepherds.
Hey, unto you, a child is born. Unto me, not them, me. I'm the one who has a baby.
No, it's everyone's baby. Unto all of us a child is born.
Why didn't they let Mary name her own baby? What did the angel do? Just walk up and say, name of Jesus.
Yes.
I know what the angel said. She said, his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. My God! We'd never get out of first grade if you had to write all that down.
5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes.
Bradley, what should I do? Should I start over?
Just 5 minutes, Maxine. 5 minutes.
We never did start over, and we never did go through the whole thing. 5 minutes turned into 15 minutes, and Emma Jane Herdman spent the whole time in the ladies' room smoking cigars. And Miss McCarthy came in and saw smoke, so she called the fire department. They came very quickly. Something's burning! Clear the building! Get out! Get out! Save the children! The Hardmans are burning down the church! Yeah!
to call the fire department over a little smoke.
Little smoke? Somebody had to do something.
The building was burning down.
It was going down the hall.
There is a lot of smoke. The ladies' room is full, thick of smoke.
It couldn't have been. You just got excited. And now look, the church is full of firemen and the street is filled with baby angels crying and shepherds climbing all over the fire truck and half the entire neighborhood. Didn't you know it was cigar smoke?
No, we didn't know it was cigar smoke. We didn't expect to find cigar smoke in the ladies' room at the church. I've been on the telephone all day and I can't make heads or tails of it. Some people say the fire was caught in the ladies' room. Some people say it was caught in the kitchen. And all Verna Wilkins says is they talk about underwear and dirty things.
That was Hobie Clark talking about underwear. And they didn't set fire to anything. The only fire was in the kitchen where the applesauce cake burned up.
Well, the whole church is in an uproar. Jesus said, suffer the children to come unto me. But I don't think he meant the Herdmans. Grace, I think we should cancel the pageant.
I'll bet that was Helen Armstrong's idea.
But the fire would make a good excuse.
I bet that was Edna McCarthy's idea.
But everyone thinks it's going to be,
Disaster? Well, they're wrong. This is going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
But Grace, I don't think anybody will come.
Alice Wendelkin's mother was mad. The whole Women's Aid Society was mad. And Reverend Hopkins, he didn't even know what to say.
I don't know what you expect me to do with this. I can't even see where I'm going.
Just wait till I turn the lights on. Well, I thought it would look like a palm tree. I now see that it doesn't. Oh, I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. We've never once gone through the whole thing, and the herd would still think it's some kind of spy story.
I think all the kids are downstairs putting on bed sheets.
Where are our kids?
They're downstairs putting on bed sheets, just like the rest of them.
We're here. We're here.
We'll go for your costumes. Oh, so you're in.
It's gonna be awful, you know. They look like trick or treat, all fastened up with safety pins and wearing their old moldy sneakers. And I mean, Mary and Joseph, they look like some refugees or something.
Well, that's what they were. Mary and Joseph, in a way, were refugees. Far from home, didn't have a place to stay, didn't know a soul. I bet you they were cold and hungry, and tired, and messy.
I don't know about cold and hungry, but they're sure messy.
Do you think I should? No, I think you worry too much. I'm gonna push on the baby angels, then get the shepherds their crooks, and then push them on. When does this all happen?
This follows this way.
Baby angels, shepherds, wise men. I don't see when the fire engines come in. Just kidding. Good luck, kids.
Is everyone here? Beth, will you and Alice please come up here so we can get started? I want you in the front so you can help with the baby angels. Will you all please come out here? I just want to see how you look. Gladys, where's your halo?
Our cat ate it. I think I should say something more than until you a child is born. Like, he's in the barn, go.
No, Gladys. You just tell them onto you a child is born, and that's all you say. Now, everyone, let's head backstage and try to be quiet when people are arriving. Oh, and good luck.
Mrs. Bradley, actors don't say good luck. Actors say break a leg.
Well, in this case, I don't think we should. Oh, and Imogen, try to remember that that's a baby. And for tonight, anyway, it's the baby Jesus.
What did you say? In the days of Caesar Augustus, a decree went out that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph went into Bethlehem with Mary, his wife, who was great with child. And while they were there, she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. In the manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep in the hay. The tender Lord lowing, the baby awaits. The little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love you, Lord Jesus. Look down from the sky and stay by my side till morning is nigh. Look at them. Aren't they awful? And what's that Mary's doing with the baby? Oh, I don't think it's very nice to birth the baby Jesus as if he has colic. He could have colic just like any other baby. I don't care. It looks awful. And they look awful. So what? They came all this way, just have no place to stay, no food to eat, and have a whole nother baby to worry about. Who? Ralph and Imogen? No, Mary and Joseph. And in that region there were shepherds in the fields keeping watch over their flocks by night. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in their tide, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in Excelsis Deo. Gloria in Excelsis Deo. An angel of the Lord appeared to them. An angel of the Lord appeared to them. The glory of the Lord shone round, and they were sore afraid when the angel of the Lord appeared to them and said, "Be not." Hey, hey, unto you, a child is born. He's in the barn. Go see him. Go, go. And suddenly there was a multitude of heavenly hosts saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and honor and peace among men." To the world the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart the wise men departed another way. The shepherds also departed, praising God for all they had seen and heard. But Mary kept all those things and pondered them in her heart.
They look awful too. And what's that Leroy's got?
It's a turkey!
A turkey? I bet they stole it.
No, I think they got it from their welfare basket.
You mean it's their own turkey? They must hate turkey.
Even if they hate turkey, Alex is the only thing they've ever gave up in their whole life.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Beth, look, Mary's crying. Mrs. Bradley, Mary's crying. Do you believe that was Imogen Hardman and the rest of them? This is the best Christmas pageant we've ever had. And I don't know why, but I think it was because of them. Could that be?
Well, I always get weepy over the pageant. Maybe it's the babies and the angels. You're right. This was the best Christmas pageant ever. And it should have been the worst.
There's just something different.
Well, the angel of the Lord sure was different.
Yes. But you know what? I like that. It had lots of spirit. Sometimes you can't even hear the angel of the Lord. I should go find Grace and tell her.
I just wish now that I let her have Eugene to be the baby Jesus.
Then who was the baby Jesus?
Why? It was a doll. Oh, no. That was no doll.
Well, it did seem real.
It did seem real, as if it just had happened that way. We all thought the most important part about the Christmas pageant was the new baby, but that was only part of it. It was about Mary and Joseph having to come all this way with no food, nothing to eat, no doctor, and nobody they knew. And then having a whole new baby to worry about. It's like, and then they just had to move east, just like my uncle from New Jersey, some rich friends. Because of the Herdmans, it was a whole different story. Emma Jean burping the baby. The wise men didn't even get to eat the frankincense, even Gladys. And go see him, he's in the manger. So they didn't have to stumble all over their feet looking for where he was. But for Emma Jean, it was a whole different story. For her, it was all wonder and mystery. And at the end, we had a party in the basement. The Herdmans didn't stay. They didn't drink their hot cocoa. They didn't stay. They didn't run off with all the cookies. And they didn't even take their candy canes.
Okay, I think that's it. Any kids left downstairs?
No, everyone's gone. You know you're still wearing your bathrobe. You aren't going to wear it, are you?
Why not? Maybe they'll mistake me for a shepherd. I mean, I wouldn't be mind taking up for a shepherd in the Christmas pageant.
Yes, you would. Somebody hug me because I was a shepherd. Should I bring this ham and the turkey?
It's the herdman's turkey from their welfare basket. But they wouldn't take it back. Leroy said, it's a present, and you don't take back a present.
Leroy said that. They would take turkey.
You and Alice Wendelkin.
What about the lights?
They're on the timer. They go off at midnight.
You know, that's not that far away. It's almost Christmas.
Charlie, it's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas, please.
It's almost Christmas.